Hey guys, we got some news here regarding the Scarlett Johansson Black Widow movie. David Harbour has just been added to the project. Now this comes from Hollywood Reporter, so pretty a reputable site. So we're going to go on this as it being true and stuff. And I think this is really interesting. They do talk a bit about how Marvel could tell you who David Harbour was playing, but then they have to kill you, so they really don't know who he's been playing and who he's going to play and stuff. So I think this is going to be quite interesting. Now, if you don't know who he is, he's been in Stranger Things, and he's going to be playing Hellboy coming up in the most recent Hellboy movie, which should be out fairly soon and stuff. So I think this is really going to be interesting to see as to who he could be, and obviously being, somewhat maybe it's unclear if this is going to be, an origin movie or furthering on the character type thing. But Marvel has gone on to say that they do want to try and do movies just a little bit all over the place, and kind of they don't want to just go forward all the time. They want to do some in the past, and going different all over the timeline. Just like they did with Captain Marvel taking place in the 90s and stuff. So I think this could be quite interesting, and with the plot details being kept under wrap and stuff. But they do know that it's going to be set around Natasha Noel, obviously being a spy and assassin who grew up in by the KGB and stuff. So I think this is really going to be interesting to see as to who he could play. And I think he could be really interesting as to see as to how he plays this role and who he plays this role as. Now, I don't see him being another big Marvel character or anything like that. I just don't see them adding a big character into this movie. The movie's about Black Widow, so they want to keep it about Black Widow, and they might tease another character and slowly set up another character. They could always have a cameo or a very slight tease to someone, someone before they become their comic book counterpart type thing. And I think that he could be interesting. Like, he might be, it would be interesting to see if they decide to put him as, maybe he's one of the KGB agents, who she works with, one of the people who's, her leader, is in charge of Natasha Romanoff type thing. So I think this could be really interesting to see as to who he ends up playing. I can't think of any characters off the top of my head, like from the comics, that I'd like to see him play for Marvel Comics, but I think it's definitely going to be interesting to see as to who they end up getting, so who they ends up playing and stuff. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. Would you like to see him play anyone specific from the comics, or just would you like to see him play, like, I'd like to see him play kind of a villain type thing, but kind of like the evil KGB person who's just kind of pushing her through, torturing her through, pushing through all this stuff, who's kind of in charge of training her and pushes her to become, the spy, and pushes her to get red in her ledger, just like she says in Avengers Endgame. So first Avengers movie. So it's definitely going to be fun to see as to who he could be playing in the movie. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. If you have any theories as to who he could be playing, and if you want to read the article, I'll have a link in the description. You can check that out and read this full thing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.